Hey all, welcome back to Mega Man X5, where last time we got through Spike Rose Red, as well as the item collection and the first Zero stage, which was a little bit more frustrating than I remember it being, but the lasers wasn't that big of a deal. And I got an achievement out of it for not using Darkhold at all. This time around, we're actually going to enter Zero Stage 2. And I'm gonna enter using Gaia Armor X because I haven't really been able to show this thing off as much as I would like. Like I mentioned during item collection, this thing is very slow moving. Its charge shot goes really quickly, and the blasts kind of just go all over the place like that. But whenever you cling to a wall, you just kind of stick there. And that's pretty much the Gaia armor in a nutshell. I cannot use special weapons whatsoever, but oh well. And of course, I'm dealing with the bunch of annoyances here. Can you stop, please? Just stop. Thank you. And it looks like we're dealing with a little bit more reminiscent of Sigma Stage 1 with all the platforms in the air. Okay, that could have been disastrous. But it's made much easier just due to the fact that the controls are slightly more tighter than the SNES games, I guess. But what can you do? I'm already up here with half my health gone. Whoops. Ow, I didn't know you could jump. Stop it. Stop blocking. Stop blocking, stop blocking, stop. This thing can destroy like fancy bricks, but it can't destroy these stupid little shields. Ah, you can't get up here. What now? I'm just gonna go. Too many enemies on the screen. All right. Thankfully, the Gaia armor can actually get across these spikes. No problem. Hi, big fancy spikes. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm just gonna go. Dash over that. I have no way of dodging you, but I can go. Ah! I'm like one hit left. I think I hit a checkpoint though, so I'm good. Ow. Hey, it was a checkpoint. Awesome. Good to know, but it's all good. 6 more lives. All right, let's climb up this wall and, oh, I freaked out by the spikes even though I'm wearing the Gaia armor. Okay, let's, ow. Let me get up there. Okay, I did it. Did it. Okay. You grab this just so I have it. Game. There we go. Woo. And the quickest movement with the Gaia armor is on those little pipes. What is with the point, like the point of this ledge? I don't know. It's just weird like that. Anyway, Zero Stage 2 is not that bad. Of course, I'm using the Gaia armor, which the sluggish movement does make it a little bit annoying. But now we get to fight another blast from the past. Rangda Bangda! Which this boss is just gonna be reminiscent of how it was back then, with all the eyes and all that. You just shoot it in the face constantly. Just get rid of all his stuff, and then it does the wall little pattern thingy. And the thing in the center kind of just sets off, and you just shoot it like crazy. And it follows you around, which kind of just makes it a little bit of a hassle. And it has the spike issue from before, but this time around, the spike issue is not an issue if you're wearing the Gaia armor. But of course, destroying the nose is kind of a bad deal because it kind of just leaves the arena really small. But the boss itself is stupidly easy with the Gaia armor. Also, you get an achievement for doing it, so why not? Anyways, easy stage out of the way. Next stage. I wanted to save. I wanted to actually save. Whoops. And so, the Zero Stage 3 actually has something of a neat little gimmick. Of course, not many people will actually know to do this, considering the fact that you may have a lot of stuff going on with all these armors and the fact that you can play as a bunch of people. What I'm going to do to protect myself a little bit is I want to make sure that X has everything that he needs to go. Because in this case, I'm going in as Unarmored X. But only for a short moment, because I'll show you. So yes, you see all these spikes on the ceiling? Don't touch them, you'll die. It's obvious at this point. Of course, the jumper part here is not the best part because these areas, you'll definitely need to do short hops in order to get around. So that was a little bit of a my bad situation, but it kind of makes all this stuff a little bit easier to get around. You just get over here. Yep, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, I can just do this. There we go. Get over here. Do a this. Do a this, 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 this. And then short hop in order to get over that. And then you'll see this like little spot here is like, what's going on here? Go down here and you'll see this. I never expected you to come here without the armor, but it's very dangerous to go without adequate equipment. To finish this battle, I'll give you the ultimate armor. You can perform the Giga attack unlimited times, but don't get lazy and depend too much on the power of the armor. The end is near. Good luck, X. Yes, there's a little bit of a problem here. Whoever designed this gives you pretty much the best armor in the game, but they don't actually give it to you. So if you want to use it, see this hole here? Yep, fun times. And this is why the EX power-up is really, really pointless. At least they start you next to a pit of spikes, it's like they know. But when you're done wasting all of your lives, make sure to not hit continue, because you'll just come right back into the stage. So if you want to use the armor that you get for going here, the ultimate armor, which the ultimate armor actually has 2 slots just like everything else. But yeah, Zero Stage 3 has another little extra gimmick with going in as Zero. Which, in this case, if you get back to the same location with Zero, we actually will see a capsule there for him. Of course, you gotta go through the stage again, but most of it anyway. So let me, ow. Let me make sure I don't get hit as much as possible here. That way I actually can do the rest of it, because I'm actually gonna do this stage as Zero. Just because of a reason I'll show you in a second. Let me just get over here. Thankfully enough, this exit is much more smooth with Zero because you can kind of just do that. X does not have the ability to air dash with the standard armor. Zero, I wasn't able to create armor for you, but I seem to be able to enhance your abilities. No, I don't need any enhancement. I see. Whether you enter this capsule or not, the decision's up to you. But if you do, the Z-Saber will be enhanced and your defense power will be increased. I believe in you. You will use these powers in the right way to fight evil. Decide and choose your fate. So yes, you can choose to get buffed up or not. Obviously, I'm going to do that because I came here. The difference is that Zero actually gets it. So it's like they actually wanted you to come here as Zero to get the buff. Because with X, you don't get it until you leave the stage by dying, and it's dumb. But yes, it kind of gives him like a little bit of a purple trail. His Z-Saber is much more powerful, and he basically doesn't take as much damage, which could be useful, depending on if you use Zero or not. If you use Zero, this is definitely a good buff. But now we get to fight like the biggest, most teased fight of this entire series. X, Lifesaver, why are you here? Look, just as we expected, the virus is everywhere, and yet he's not infected at all. He must have already become a maverick. No, don't, Lifesaver. You're jumping to conclusions. Still, I agree with you that Zero might be a danger. What are you talking about, X? You don't mean it, do you? I do, Zero. I came here because I'm really worried about you. I'll fight for you, Zero. You're tired, aren't you? Go back to the base and get a complete physical check. Wait, what if you are the one who has become a maverick? You go back to the base. I can handle this mission. It's stupid to endanger both of us. Zero, I can't allow you to handle this mission anymore. Don't make me force you to go back. So you're serious then? I can't believe this. I had hoped it would never come to this, that we wouldn't have to fight over such a trivial matter. But so be it. Prepare to lose, X. This is terrible reasoning for them to fight. If you go in this area as Zero, they give the worst reason for them to fight. because Zero is suspected of being a Maverick, but they can kind of just tell. I mean, I'm wearing the black armor, so it might be a little bit iffy, but you know. It's dumb. Entering this area as X is a much better alternative. I'll show that off later, but not now. So, X versus Zero, or Zero versus X, depending on which one you go in. X uses the ultimate armor. His weakness is the Quake Blazer, but I'm not gonna be using it because I have pretty much great powers, and I'm basically just gonna kind of just be doing this constantly and hitting him in the face. But of course, he uses a bunch of abilities that he has gotten from X4, like Soul Body and such, which is such a hassle to dodge because they do so much damage. And he constantly uses it. So it's kind of like a war of attrition at this point to, ow. Are you serious? That was a terrible shot, but it's okay, I got him. That could not have gone any worse. I thought I won. I never expected you to attack with Soul Body. Yes, if you notice, right as he's exploding, you hear the little whoosh noise. That's because he actually hit you. It's kind of like a little neat touch to make it seem like they got hit. Impressive, X. 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 You've done very well, X. I'll make your end easy. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. What, you pitiful fool? No, I won't allow you to. You're as persistent as ever, Sigma. Blast, I haven't completed you. I'll retreat for now. Somehow, I know you'll come again. I'll be waiting for you. Wait, Sigma! I will defeat you without fail. So yes, I'm actually going to save onto a different slot so I can show off other features later on. But for now, we have more stuff to do. I'm getting a stronger energy reaction from point 11 F5 646. Energy is too strong to get an accurate data sample. I must be reading Sigma. I can't think of anyone but Sigma. Sigma's behind all of this. I won't stop you from going to fight anymore. I'll leave everything in your hands. So yes, we are dealing with Sigma now. So fun times. Thankfully enough though, we have the ultimate armor now. I am going to equip that and that. I don't really necessarily need anything else. And so now we'll see the other side of the coin where X fights Zero. Zero, I thought you'd be here. Zero, I came here to bring you back. My instincts told me I could find clues somewhere near here. Zero, it's too dangerous. You'll end up being consumed by the virus. You, don't tell me you've checked my virus readings. I did. Why weren't you damaged even though you've been infected by the virus? In fact, you become more powerful with the infection. Why? This isn't the time to fight when we have a mission to accomplish, but I'll bring you back by any means. You say you'll bring me back to the base, even if you have to fight me? X, you can't dare to fight me. Your big heart, that is your kindness and your weakness. I'm okay, trust me. Zero, I don't want to lose you. I'm really worried about you, and I do trust you. That's why I had to fight you here to bring you back. So Zero's fight has some of the most broken AI in the entire series. Whenever he gets near you, he will always do this attack. And it's really, really easy to dodge. Even though I'm kind of doing terrible with it. So I'm just going to kind of whittle him down just a teeny bit. Kind of even the odds. Or I can just kill him. Whoops. And just like before, you actually see the Soul Body attack go off. Ah! I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. I never expected you to use Soul Body. I'm losing consciousness. And so we're gonna be dealing with Sigma now, as evidenced by everyone constantly saying Sigma more times than he's appeared in this game. Next time on Azure Plays, more Mega Man X5. Let's head right on in. See you all then.